I'm Catherine of Gamecast on it.
And I'm Charlotte. Yeah. We're going to do a long-awaited pickup video. This is one of probably 3, of course, that are going to go up in the space of very shortly.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
we haven't done a video since the 5th of May. But
yeah, we've been a bit busy, so apologies for that. So we're going to try and whip through this as quick as possible.
As long as possible.
So I haven't been getting very much recently, but Catherine's been getting loads. So this, I don't know how long ago it was, but I got a copy of Dungeon Keeper 2. This is a nice big box. Unfortunately, the box is absolutely dead and there's sellotape everywhere.
Please you get that sellotape off and put your own on.
I didn't want to pay £2 for it, but the guy wouldn't take £1 because he sucked. But it's Dungeon Keeper 2, so I couldn't say no. And that was literally like all I got for 1 week. You can see what Catherine got.
Okay, so like, I ran into someone selling loads of PS1 games.
3 for £1.
Which, yeah, they were 3 for £1. So they weren't. Were they all 3? No, one of these wasn't.
I don't think that.
No, that wasn't actually. Yeah. So in the the morning one I went to, like, they're not. Some of them aren't great games, but I thought I'd get them anyway because like they were things we don't have. I think
We don't have to do
only a couple of them didn't have the instruction books and stuff like that. So we got Techno Mage, which is a little Western RPG developed by Infogrames. Forsaken, as I don't believe we have it on PS1.
Only on the 64.
Yeah, 64. Toy Story 2, I think, does this one have? Or it doesn't? It does. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's missing. This one's missing the inlay and has a bit of a bashed up box. All these games were off like a little kid with his mum, so it's weird. There's some cases of a variety of games. So you got Viper here as well. But then some of them are quite kiddie. So like Toy Story 2, there's Rugrats, Search for Reptar. I think I remember playing the demo for this on the PS1.
Yeah, it looks really familiar.
Then Rugrats Studio Tour. But like these, like we went out of the games I had. I got the ones that were things we didn't have, and the better of the games that they had as well. So this is actually Blitz, which is pretty cute. It says Chicken Run. I got Cypher Filter 2, although I believe. Did we find out we had a normal? Yeah, so we've actually got this anyway. Plus, it didn't have an instruction book.
But we thought we only had a rental copy, but apparently we
Yeah.
got rid of that a while ago.
So Cypher Filter 2, so I'll just do something with that instead. And Largo Winch. I didn't realise there was a Largo Winch on the PS1. This is Rebellion.
Huh.
So yep, Ubisoft working with Rebellion, and I'm guessing that's the people that maybe own Largo Winch because he's French, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dupro Films. So yeah, there's that. This is copyright 2002. It's quite new.
No.
And then I got Atalator.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, that is that one as well, yeah. Sorry.
There's a lot of light coming in, isn't there?
Oh well.
The other video will sort out. I picked up Martian Gothic from some different people. Creative Reality.
Cool.
Martian Gothic. Which anyone that listens to the podcast would have seen that I didn't get the name of that game on this because Paul did it from this.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, it's in the living room." It's like there's lots in the living room. How am I supposed to know what it was? And yeah, it was the name of that game on that. Not that he'd ever played it. And then also at the same one, I got survival horror that I'd never heard of before called Echo Night Beyond. This is like I think the second in the Echo Night series. And it's set in 2044, and it's like a space kind of survival horror.
Oh, it's American.
And it's American, yeah, as all American people will know because it's got a T15. That was really random because this was like £1. The guy didn't really know what it was, did he?
No.
But yes, yeah, so it's a survival horror that I'm looking forward to playing at some point. I just got to burst out my PS2, plug it in, find the controller from in the bag. So yeah, I was very happy I got that because I'd never heard of them before. So that was pretty cool. That was like 1 week.
And then, so the next week, we'd split up, but I managed to get some stuff, because I was actually selling stuff, at a boot sale the other week, and I thought I'd look around, and I got just a couple of tiny little things. So I got the Chronicles of Riddick, Butcher Bay on the Xbox. They released this in, what is it, Assault on Dark Athena, and you got the original with it as well.
A remastered version, I believe.
A remastered version. And Catherine was playing that recently, so I thought it'd be cool to pick up the original because we never got that when it came out.
Also, I really like this, but so I bought a box. So this is a box. There's no console in there, and the guy was selling it, and he was like, "Oh, well, there's no Mega Drive in there." It's like, "Oh, well, how much do you want for the box?" He said he wanted £1 for the box, and I was like, "Can I have the box, please?" And the box is like really cool. It's like, it's got all the packaging in there. It's just missing the Mega Drive, and that was awesome. And then he also found a game as well, Zero Tolerance, which I'd never heard of either. But apparently Sega Power gave it 91%. So I got those for £1.
You don't play this game, you survive it.
Which was really cool, I thought, because it was £1. And that was all I bought. And then at the same time, Catherine got some stuff as well. So, wait, what did we determine? Did we determine these came first? Well, I've still got that to do, so we'll do those afterwards. So it's these things. So, I picked up a couple of games, because I wasn't sure if we actually had one of them, and I was correct that we didn't. Because we didn't have MSR, which is kind of crazy. Because it's, of course, like, was it Bazaar's first racing? Or did they do Ferrari as well? No, wasn't MSR the first one? I don't know. So that was cool, because I thought, oh, it wasn't that much, so I thought, maybe I'll get it just in case, and we didn't have it beforehand. So I got that to add to the Dreamcast collection now, which is cool. I also got this, which is just an empty box as well, again though. It's got a Dream collection in there, I think, so one of the demos. Dream on 2. But it was one of the last games on the Dreamcast. We need to find a copy of the game now, of course. Or just find a copy that does have the box, and then just do something with this. But I thought I'd get it anyway, which is pretty silly of me, but meh. I also then at the same time picked up an Investor Predator Extinction, which of course not the most recent one now, of course, with the new AVP on 360 and PS3 and everything. But this was the more newer one before that came out, which this only came out on PS2 and PSP, or there was a version on PSP only as well. So it's a pretty newish. I say newish. It's 2003. Margot Winch's a year younger. Oh well, maybe I'm wrong in thinking that then. Maybe I'm getting this confused with the other Aliens game that came out. Because there was a lot that came out kind of deep within the PS2. I don't know. Anyway, and at the same time, I also got a copy of Destruction Derby Raw. See that there? While looking at all the games behind. I don't know if we got this with a box, but it was 20p from the people with this, and I thought, okay, I'll just slide that back in there. I'm really confused now with that alien stuff now. I'm not sure. I'm sure maybe someone will correct me. Then I also got from later on in the day a copy of Damnation on 360. That was like £3. I felt kind of bad that I only paid £3 for it. Because it's only a cheap game. Yeah, it was Cody's. It came out a couple of years ago now. But yeah, it's third-person cover shooter, I believe. So I thought I'd give it a go. So I got that. It's like the only 360 game I've got in ages from a bit sale. And then there was like in-betweens and stuff like that. So the day Eleanor came out, well, I got Eleanor a couple of days early, which was awesome. With the got it off game, so I got the Badge Pursuit Challenge, as well as the Naked City DLC, which has the morgue dude on it. What's the name for the coroner? A coroner. There we go. The coroner dude on it. The morgue dude, coroner. So that was cool. I haven't actually finished it yet. I need to get right back onto that. So I picked up Eleanor, which we'd been waiting like what 3, 4, 5 or 6 years for something like that. And also at the same time I got a copy of the first Sly Raccoon, which was cool because I got that from Game for a £5, which I thought was alright. They've actually got Sly Raccoon 2 in the same game now, but I can't figure out if I've got number 2 or number 3 already. We already had one of them, but I'm not too sure. So I got number 1 of that. As Charlotte showed Butcher Bay, I got Assault on Dark Athena, I say recently, I could have got this months ago now. Which of course, as we said, has a remastered version of Escape from Butcher Bay. So that's cool. Then I also picked up, it's really hard though, Yeah, it's really hard. Really hard. Well, their games are rock hard. I got a copy of Blops, finally, which I need to play now, although the disc is really scratched, which really pissed me off. Because I got it off some forums, and they didn't say the disc was scratched. So I picked up Blops, and at the same time as picking that up, I got Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think I got the two of them for like 25 or 30 quid, something like that. So they weren't too bad. So I got those, which is cool. And then finally, although I felt like I'd already shown that I'd got this, I got Steel Diver from my 3DS, which has a cute little holographic... Does that move? Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see the bit of the front moving, and the little subs and stuff. Yeah, so I picked up that because, of course, there's not a huge amount of 3DS games out, and it was one that I was going to get for my collection, because I quite enjoyed playing the kind of little undersea missions, and the periscope attack stuff's quite nice. But I need to play it with someone else so I can try the kind of... It's like battleships.
Did you know it was one of the original DS like demo things?
Original DS? Really?
Found out when I was writing up about it. Yeah, I think.
Oh,
it was like one of the tech demos for the DS was Steel Diver.
What? Probably the undersea missions.
Probably, and then it was so popular and so many people asked about it that they decided they'd release it on the 3DS.
That's why everyone was probably really looking forward to it then. Little knowledge bomb. Oh, I also got these. Yeah, we got so then we went back home to Essex and went to a little boot sale, and I had to pick this up because it's weird. So this is a Spanish translator for the Game Boy. That was just 50p though, and it was weird, so I had to buy it. Not that I intend on going to Spain anytime soon, but I've been to Spain.
Now it's actually American as well. This is actually an American game. Again, get loads of American games for some reason. And Catherine got a couple of games too. I picked up a copy of Chamber of Secrets on the PS1, as well as Jungle Book Groove Party, which is a dance mat game. Although that is the dance mat version. Which says not to be sold separately on the back, because it should have come with the dance mat, but they didn't have it. Yeah, so I picked up those. Then we went to MCM Expo at the end of May, June, yeah. May. And Catherine went to the, what are they called?
It wasn't Arc
P-Cube.
It was P-Cube.
P-Cube, the guy, is it the publishers, or they?
No, Arc System. Well, actually, yeah, maybe they're probably the publishers over here, because Arc do the game.
Yeah.
But there's no P. So I was looking at
What is it? You're supposed to say?
Well, it's actually Blaze Blue.
Go on.
Blaze Blue, Calamity, Continuum Shift.
The second one.
Yeah, Calamity Trigger's the first one, of course.
And that's a limited edition.
Yes, it's a limited edition. I'll do an unboxing of it at some point. And then I was also given a Calamity Trigger thing. What else did I get? I got a poster as well for Arcana Heart 3.
And there wasn't many games at Expo this year, although
they're expensive games.
Just expensive games. And then I managed to pick up Dead Space Aftermath, which is the second animation based on the Dead Space games, and this is between Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, so it kind of like fills in the gaps. So I thought I'd pick that up. And that's it really. We've got another video for things that we picked up at E3, because we went to E3 this year, and also have a competition coming soon.
Yep, and we'll probably do a more recent pickup after tomorrow as well, with all the games I bought since coming back from America, because I seem to have bought a lot. Cool. So that's it for this pickup video.
Sorry it's taken so long.
Nah, it wasn't that long, was it? We'll have an American one come in straight after in a competition and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you soon. Yeah, bye.